Have you ever wondered what it would be like to witness a supernova explosion, the most powerful and energetic event in the universe? Imagine being able to witness the birth and death of a massive star as it unleashes a burst of energy that outshines entire galaxies. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that most people can only dream of. But the question remains, will we ever see a supernova explosion in our lifetime? Join us on this exciting journey as we explore the possibility of witnessing this cosmic spectacle and the incredible science behind it. A supernova. A supernova explosion is a powerful and catastrophic event that occurs when a star reaches the end of its life. In simple terms, a supernova occurs when a massive star runs out of fuel for nuclear fusion reactions in its core. Without the energy to counteract the force of gravity, the star's core collapses under its weight, causing a tremendous explosion that releases an enormous amount of energy and sends shock waves throughout space. During a supernova explosion, the outer layers of the star are blasted into space at extremely high speeds, while the core is crushed into an incredibly dense object, such as a neutron star or a black hole. The explosion also creates and releases heavy elements, such as gold and uranium, into the universe. Supernova explosions are some of the most powerful and energetic events in the universe, and they play a crucial role in the evolution of galaxies, as well as in the creation of the elements that make up everything around us. When was the last time a supernova explosion happened? The 1604 event was the last time that a supernova appeared within our Milky Way galaxy, or at least the last one known to have been observed. There may have been other nearby supernovas in the interim, likely obscured by intervening gas and dust. Astronomers can also view the remains of long-ago supernovas, such as the Crab Nebula, whose light first reached Earth in 1054. The next best thing to Kepler's supernova in recent years was the supernova sighted in the Large Magellanic Cloud, a small companion galaxy of the Milky Way, in 1987 and designated 1987A. Astronomers have also recorded many supernovas in other galaxies. These are visible telescopically, but would have been entirely missed by skywatchers back in Kepler's day. In other words, it's been a long wait minus 418 years since we've seen a star explode in our galaxy. So are we overdue for a bright, nearby supernova? Type II Supernovae. Let's look at the more exciting Type EV first. For a star to explode as a Type I supernova, it must be several times more massive than the Sun. Estimates run from 8 to 15 solar masses. Like the Sun, it will eventually run out of hydrogen and then helium fuel at its core. However, it will have enough mass and pressure to fuse carbon. Next, gradually heavier elements build up at the center, and the star forms onion-like layers of material, with elements becoming lighter toward the outside of the star. Once the star's core surpasses a certain mass, called the Chandra X-ray limit, it begins to implode. For this reason, these Type I supernova are also known as core collapse supernova. Type I Supernovae. Type I supernova lack a hydrogen signature in their light spectra and are generally thought to originate from white dwarf stars in a close binary star system. As the gas of the companion star accumulates onto the white dwarf is progressively compressed and eventually sets off a runaway nuclear reaction inside that leads to a cataclysmic supernova outburst. Astronomers use Type Ia supernova as standard candles to measure cosmic distances because all are thought to blaze with equal brightness at their peaks. Will we ever see a supernova? The chances of us seeing a supernova explosion in our lifetime are relatively low, but it is not impossible. On average, a supernova occurs in our galaxy every few decades, but they are unpredictable and could happen at any time. However, the good news is that with the advancement of technology and space exploration, our chances of seeing a supernova have increased. With telescopes, we can detect and monitor the brightness of stars, and if we detect a sudden increase in brightness, it could be a sign of a supernova explosion. Rigel is a blue supergiant star located in the constellation Orion, approximately 860 light-years away from Earth. It is one of the brightest stars in the night sky, with an apparent magnitude of 0.18. Rigel is estimated to be around 23 times more massive than the Sun and is believed to be about 8 million years old. Due to its high mass, Rigel is expected to end its life in a spectacular supernova explosion. However, it is difficult to predict exactly when this will happen, as it could occur at any time within the next few 100,000 years, or even millions of years in the future. When Rigel does eventually go supernova, it is likely to be one of the most spectacular astronomical events visible from Earth, potentially outshining even the full moon in the night sky. Spica, also known as Alpha Virginis, is a bright binary star system located in the constellation Virgo. It is one of the 20 brightest stars visible in the night sky and is easily recognizable due to its bluish-white color. Spica is about 260 light-years away from Earth and consists of two massive stars, with the larger one being around 7 times more massive than the Sun. As for when Spica is expected to go supernova, it is difficult to predict with certainty. While massive stars like Spica have a shorter lifespan than smaller stars, their exact lifetimes and eventual fates are dependent on several factors. These include their initial mass, composition, and internal structure. Based on current estimates, Spica is not expected to go supernova anytime soon, as it is still relatively young in astronomical terms and has enough fuel to burn for millions of years. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant star located in the constellation Orion, approximately 642.5 light-years away from Earth. It is one of the largest known stars, with a radius around 1,000 times that of the Sun. Betelgeuse has been of particular interest to astronomers in recent years due to its unusual behavior, including a noticeable dimming that occurred in 2019. While it is difficult to predict with certainty when Betelgeuse will go supernova, many experts believe that it could happen at any time within the next 100,000 years. Despite the potential danger a supernova could pose to life on Earth, a Betelgeuse supernova would also offer astronomers an unprecedented opportunity to study the explosion and its aftermath. Rho Cassiopeia is a luminous blue variable, LBV, star located in the constellation Cassiopeia, approximately 8,200 light-years away from Earth. LBV stars are known for their variability in brightness, and Rho Cassiopeia is one of the most luminous and massive LBV stars in our galaxy. It has an estimated mass of about 40 times that of the Sun, and shines about 500,000 times brighter than the Sun. There have been some speculations and predictions in the astronomical community that Rho Cassiopeia could go supernova in the next few decades or centuries. However, predicting the exact timing of a supernova is difficult, and there is no way to know for sure when it will occur. Some studies suggest that Rho Cassiopeia may be in the final stages of its life, and could explode into a supernova anytime within the next few thousand years. In conclusion, the question of whether we will ever see a supernova explosion is not a matter of if, but when. The universe is a dynamic and ever-changing place, and the possibility of a supernova occurring in our lifetime is very real. When it happens, it will be a truly awe-inspiring event, visible to the naked eye and providing astronomers with invaluable data that will help us understand the universe in ways we cannot even imagine.